We're in the MMA lab. Our focus in the last couple of weeks has been Wing Chun, especially with Sifu Fong, being in seminar at Dallow Martial Arts down in Southfield. JG Dallow, great guy. Our focus was the Paksao Satsao, and then Paksao Satsao Tansao. So first thing we were doing is just Paksao to Satsao. Does it have to be Satsao? No, right? But it draws my hand over. If Shane Chung Choi's or punches straight in at me, this is where my hand is. And it's automatic that I really push it over, right? But when he Satsaos or knife hands or Faksaos, right, with the edge of his hand, it really leads my hand over here as opposed to right in the center of my body. Even if his punch is here a little bit, right, it's not the same thing because I see that hand go over there and I'm like, whoa, look at that. Right? So you're leading my hand over to that direction. It gives you that space. Right? So that's all we're doing for sure with Paksao Satsao. Paksao Satsao. That's all we're doing. It seems like there's a lot of wind up here. But when Shane does it, he does it quick. It happens. This goes really fast, right? Because you take that wind up out of there, but your body remembers what that motion is like. Right? So you tune it down a little bit, tighten that circle. And the power is there, the speed is there. Right? Second part of this was Paksao, Satsao, and then Tansao, right? Paksao on the other side, right? Paksao, Satsao, Tansao, other side. Now you can go Satsao or Busao, which is palm down, Jonsao, which is palm sideways, or Tansao, which is palm up. All perfectly acceptable, right? The idea being is Shane's not pushing this hand across. Right? He's maintaining his center line. His structure is right here. Okay? And then Paksao. What happens is when he maintains that, it makes it really hard for me to pull this hand up and get it out. Okay? If he wipes my hand way over, yeah, I got time to pull that out. Okay, he's cleared space for me. But when it's real subtle, it happens really quick. Okay? Economy of motion. Third thing, okay, he Paksao Satsaos, and then he can uppercut, he can Chun Cho, he can Buji, he can Chun, he can finger jab, right? He can palm, he can straight punch, he can uppercut, anything out of this, right? There's space right in here, and I'm going to turn Shane to go this way, right, so you guys can see this. He Paksao Sats, there's space in here. It's just like double Paksaoing, and he hits before he does the second Paksao, right? That hand actually hits in that open space, and then Paksaos, right? So it's Paksao, Paksao, or Noi Paksao, Loi Paksao. Noi being on the outside, Loi being on the inside. But I hit with that hand first before I go there, and that's what Shane's doing, right? But now he's doing it off the Satsao, and it creates that space for that hand to come up. So we talked about this. People are going to go, oh, I'm just going to chase that hand as it comes up. What's going to happen with that hand? You're going to get hit a lot. And he may do that. He may go, oh, I banked on you countering this bottom hand. So that hand can score. All right? Chances are that hand hits, then you counter it, and then that hand hits. Which is not a counter necessarily, but you're thinking that you're dealing with it. Because ideally in any of this, he should score. We discussed this. That should score, and then I should think about defending it. Ideally is the mindset, right? Not that Shane gets that and I stop it and then he gets the uppercut. He should hit me, I react to it, and then he hits me again. Okay? You should never get into this mold or mindset where we're here and that's what we're doing. This is how trapping works. This is where it's at. Because this is hitting. We talked about this in class. Shane can tap my face. He can tap his face. He can tap my face. We can do this really soft, right? And go back and forth. But when he hits my hand, I know that's my face. I know that would suck so bad to be hit that hard. And truth be told, will he get the uppercut after that shot? Maybe not. Probably not. Because this is across my face, the bridge of my nose, my eyes, my jaw. Wherever I reacted and put my face because I looked away and closed my eyes. So you might not even need the hitting after that. And that's the great thing about trapping. If you score off this first beat, no other trapping has to happen. Okay? It just doesn't. Sometimes we seek it, we enjoy it. It's like, you know, he needs to do this and this and this and this and this and this. That's awesome. That's skill set building. You know, you're doing drills to build skills, to do all those things, so you become comfortable in a situation, so you become comfortable with techniques and drills and training. But the real truth behind this is, that should score, right? And if that doesn't score, you're hitting with the other hand. You're just going, right, until you do score, you know? You should never be in that mold of, I did this so you can do that. Because it looked cool and it was fun to do. That's fun. It's always fun to do. Half-court shots are fun to do. They're last-minute things and they work sometimes, right? It's not the norm. Same thing here. You don't get complacent with just being able to trap the hands down to hit. Your hitting and the trapping should be a byproduct of your hitting as a control tactic. So, from there, we'll go back to this side, right? I'm going to Paksao Shane's hand, right, or his arm. What he's countering is my Paksao hand by turning his hand in for Tansao. It's just a little bit of a roll. And it's that jerky motion. Even if you're doing it slow, you'll feel that tightness in the elbow and in the forearm. Even though you're relaxed, you'll feel that energy wind down and in. And that's what he's doing. He's not countering this hand. And this is what people do. They go, I need to counter that hand. No, you're countering this hand. Because when you counter that hand, you counter this hand. For now. It's not the truth, because I can go here and I can go around and do all these things. But if my goal is to Paksao and score here, he's nullified both of that with one arm. He's controlling my both hands, both arms, with one arm. Which is a really cool concept. Okay. And that's where it's at. You're just turning that over here. Right? He Paksao, I'm just turning it. Just turning it. And this is going to happen, right? Where you go, oh, 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 you need to adjust. You have to take that time. I can't come in here on Chun and just be like, boom, and score all the time. You need to get used to that sensitivity. And I recommend you start out slow with light pressure. So he understands where that happens. And then I can start to go harder. Ah, see, now he's adjusted. You might not adjust to that first pop pressure, right? Or that first slap pressure. After that, though, he adjusts. He knows that it's a little harder. Now he knows it's even harder. And his body adjusts to that, right? But it's not overcompensating for the pressure either, where his hand starts to swing out. Okay? That's all he's doing. Okay, second part of that drill is I pak, I sut, I Tansao with my wedge, right? And I pak on the other side. He's countering it on the second motion, right? Now you could go, this is the first motion, this is the second motion, this is the third motion. Or you could go, my wedge is in route over to the second side. However you want to look at it, he's countering it on this side. So what we're doing is taking it from just doing it on the front hand and putting it on the rear hand. Okay? Because out of that, Shane should be able to come back right here with his Paksao right off the bat. And that's where he's going. He's here, and I get here, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. We talked about this, taking or borrowing time from people. And that's what you're doing. You're taking me out of my own time. It's like, wait a minute, I should have scored there. But because your structure was there, and it was solid, even though your body's relaxed, you were able to take that time and space away from them. And that was class tonight. We talked a bunch of other stuff, legal stuff and things like that, but that was the gist of our class for Wing Chun. So, again, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Shane, and I appreciate it. Thank you.